And now, a stoner's question. What did she do? Many speculated she must have done something to deserve or to receive such an ass whooping. I mean, why beat her all up about her face like that if it's her money maker, and yet it's still the bane of an insecure man's existence? I'm leaning towards jealousy for this reason alone. She gains the male gaze everywhere she goes. Sound familiar? There's nothing more confident and sexy about a woman who knows she's a bad bitch and carries herself as such. The saying goes, show me a beautiful woman and I'll show you her abuser. The data simply doesn't cater to misjudgments, misunderstandings, or mistakes. What crimes are so common they're deemed culturally appropriate? DV is never appropriate irrespective of the aggressor's gender. But where a man is subject to rulership makes all the difference. In this case, Chris Brown is subject to the laws of the United States, not the United Emirates. Don't take this as a ploy to get your passport and abuse women overseas. Those men of that nation run it, not you. You don't even run your own community. You will get that return to sender stamped on your passport. Now, let me say something that's really going to hurt, but here it goes. Nothing in the black male culture is supported by beating women. There is no generational wealth created from it, regardless of pimp hoe status. Unless Chris Brown can prove he's a direct descendant of a black male slave owner, and so he couldn't help but to inherit that gene. That's the same gene that promotes maladaptive behaviors without the benefits of being leaders or in control of any resource. Simply put, we are not the beneficiaries of brutality. Remember this the next time someone asks you, why is it that white men can commit similar crimes and get away with it? Beating any woman is not your place, nor was it in your natural way of engaging with any woman. So what changed? You don't get to break what you didn't invest in. Chris Brown was simply Rihanna's boyfriend, nothing more. So perhaps it's not about destroying a black woman's image after all. It's destroying a black woman's image that's supported by the power structure. Mistake or not, just ask Tory Lanez. If you think for some strange reason this is a phenomena, you're wrong.
Bro, I mean, like, handle your candle, deal with your situation how you deal with it. Only thing I disagree with is you posting all these random white people and me and the bitch and trying to like distract from your thing. You feel me? Like, you gotta stand on it, kid. Like, if you beat the shit, you beat. But like, oh God, like you scared to like, yeah, like I get it. You on some R&B, you don't want to be seen as R&B, but oh God, you beat the Yaki, you gotta, hey. I beat my shut, man. I ain't finna come on here and be like, well, Chris Brown did it 16 years ago, and you guys let him still like perform at the BET Awards, and I'm gonna sound like a square, guy. That's what I'm gonna sound like. My last opinion is, God, you beat up the wrong. Yeah, you got a bad judge. Like, you feel me? We didn't all get the same judge, cause yeah, I gotta. You feel me? She gonna fight back, so I'm gonna get less time. You hear me? You beat up yeah, you beat up the wrong, you beat up to just perform at the Super Bowl. Like, yeah, like, I'm sorry, fool. Like, you should have got you a little ghetto bitch or something that you could fight with. That's what I did. I could have had plenty of famous bitches. I decided to go to, you feel me? My natural element on that underground, you feel me? You annoying, my nigga. Beat Moral of the story, watch it. Can't be watching a bitch you beat.
And there you have it summed up. It doesn't matter who Chris Brown makes music with. He hit the wrong bitch. We appreciate Chris Brown's attempt to share and compare his past destructive behaviors with others. A man can and will run his mouth. Any woman can and will run his pockets, especially when he doesn't run his own industry. And just for clarity, think about the countless men who have never and would never abuse any woman, and under no certain terms do these men have to support Chris Brown. Chris Brown is aware that his career has never been the same because he hit the wrong bitch, just like any man who recognizes his errors too late. And yes, there is such a thing as too late. Like a good woman, he will never forget. All his congrats on her performances and new family means nothing. It's giving cringe, honestly. Plus knowing that you would never get to hit her again. She's a business bitch. She's a superstar bitch. And now she's a billionaire bitch. Last time I checked, Chris Brown was paying child support to some bum bitch, getting told off by dark-skinned women. There is no coming back from that, especially when his core audience doesn't fuck with him anymore. Thank you for watching the video and hit the like to support my bad habit. And so, because you stayed all the way to the end, I wanted to remind you something very important. There is no right or wrong bitch to hit. Simply 9 times out of 9, if any woman were to engage in any violent behavior with any man, she is going to end up losing.